So as I raced up the road in the car, just stolen, I yelled at the top of my voice, GTA, motherfucker! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back for another episode of the BROmance Show. You've got me, Rab, and him
Gordy.
back again, and we're actually joined today with Nick. And Nick is from the GTA Tips and Tricks Facebook page, which has helped me out quite a bit. I must say, I'm a GTA fan, and
Don't have it.
you don't have because you're an old man.
FIFA.
You're bored. Nick, tell us a wee bit first of all about your page. What's it all about? Let the people know.
Well, basically, our page is stretched out across all GTAs. We just try to upload as many tips and tricks as possible, and of course, post a couple of memes here and there just to entertain our likers and all that, and all the supporters of the page. And we've got around about we're just a few likes off 48,000, which is really good. So that's it's a really awesome page. So I recommend that all viewers should go and like that shit up.
You definitely should. Like that's a bit like ourselves. We're a few likes off 48 followers on Facebook. so we're both very popular.
Yeah.
Okay, keeping in tone with the BROmance Show, we could talk to you about. In fact, actually, no, I want to talk to you about the game itself first. Who's your favourite character? Because he doesn't know anything about computer games, but I like GTA, play it, and I haven't completed it yet, so don't tell me about the ending. But who's your favourite?
Well, out of the three, I'd have to say that Michael's my favourite, only because I put a lot of hours into using Michael, and I just kind of got attached to him, and he was a really good character in my opinion. But the rest were just average. Franklin was just average, and Trevor was just one of those guys who just blow shit up, and that's about it with. So
completely mental.
Stick with Michael.
I'll have to buy it.
He's sitting here not having a clue.
I played the football, the first one, on the PlayStation 2.
All those years ago.
I found FIFA, and I played FIFA non-stop. See when we get the guy from the FIFA thing on? Non-stop. You can sit there and say nothing,
yeah.
and I'll do all the talking.
I wouldn't have a clue about FIFA. I wouldn't know what buttons to kick the ball with. No, I'd stick with GTA. Thank you very much. Anyway, right, let's move on to our topic then of the show, which I'm sure people can see from the title on the top of the podcast. It's bank robbery. One of the things that the GTA involves heavily around is bank robbery. So we would like to ask you, as an avid GTA player, how would you rob a bank? What would be your perfect bank robbery?
Well, that's a really broad question. There's a lot of things you could do, how you could go about it and all. So I reckon the way that they executed in GTA is it's a really awesome way to do it. I reckon it's a strong plan, but I'd probably go in because me personally, I just love shooting everything, and blowing everything
in
up,
real life or in the game? Because you're scaring me a bit here.
It's going to go in.
So I'd probably go in the good old loud and dumb way. Just go straight in through the front, kill everyone, and just get everything and run. That's about it.
There's a few flaws in that, Nick.
I don't care about the flaws. I'm blowing everything up.
I think I would like to go in. I would like to be eccentric if I was robbing a bank. I would like to go in and rob it with
like the mask.
Yeah, exactly, like the mask. Just go in, or I'd like to go in with like something like a giant mallet and see if I could get away with robbing a bank with a mallet.
Well, will I give a sensible answer? Will I?
Go ahead, let's hear.
I remember hearing over the last X number of years, over the last 10 years, some guy robbed a bank with his mobile phone. He walked up to the teller with his mobile phone, handed it to the teller, and the other end of the line, somebody said to the teller, "Give this gentleman X amount of money, or I'm going to kill his daughter."
That's a bit heavy for the podcast.
It is a bit heavy, but you've got to realise this guy's just walked into a bank like he's on a phone. Nobody's having any look at him. He hands the phone over, words are said, money's exchanged, and he walks out the door again. No doubt the robber probably wasn't overly greedy. The person that had the phone may well have been involved in the robbery itself.
Your run would probably work best. Like, he's running in and shooting the fuck out of everybody.
Yeah, you're getting as far as the front door before someone takes you down. Like.
I'm running about a bank wielding a mallet.
No, acting the mallet. You just want to be dressed up as a mallet, just running around headbutting shit.
Yeah, yours would work. Ours are... I think we should go with Gordy's.
Can we do it like Point Break?
He seems to have the best idea. Because, you know, he actually thought through his plan, which is interesting.
No, I'm just stealing somebody else's plans. Like, whenever you copy and paste somebody's funny photos, like, you know what I mean? Just steal good ideas and make them slightly better.
If it's not broke, don't fix it, though. Tell me, Nick, do you drive?
No, I don't.
Oh, well, you'd never... I was going to ask you, have you ever had the urge, while you're driving along, down the street, to just GTA somebody and just mount the curb and throw them down?
Yeah, but then in the same vein of GTA, have you ever felt like walking down the street just
punching someone in the face?
Like, yeah, dragging some bird down the alleyway and kicking the absolute
Fiddlesticks.
They never steal their money. That's just me, isn't it?
Have you ever had a real life GTA moment like that where you've just had the urge?
Too many times.
Probably because your life is overly involved in GTA, you're just becoming that guy. Every scenario that comes up in your life, you just go down to GTA. What would GTA do? Road and just start wrecking shit and start shooting people.
I've had a couple of GTA moments in the past kind of couple of months. One was I was driving down the road and I looked out the window and there was just a tank driving along the road beside me.
Yeah, of course it was.
And I had to kind of check.
That's right, I remember
I find
that.
it's on Vine. If
Yeah.
people go and check us out on Vine, BROmance on Vine and flick down through, you'll see I find a tank.
The man on the wee tank, like. That's right.
The other time, I was doing a photography job for up at a golf course, and they made the massive mistake of giving me a golf cart to drive about in.
You wanted to jackass it in
So-
whatever, didn't you?
Basically what happened was I'm in this golf cart flying along the course trying to get out to the back courses to
The back
take
fairways.
photos. Yeah, to take photos. So I'm flying along the course and I see a hill, so I sink it to go up the hill. And the next minute the hill disappears and it's a bunker with
Nice.
sand. The golf cart takes off into the air. I'm flying through the air in this golf cart. I land, lucky enough, I kept my foot in the accelerator, landed in the bunker and shot up the other side
Yes.
and come out.
Luckily,
skidded
you
to a
kept
stop.
your foot on the accelerator.
I could have flipped it like jackass and ended up
Dead?
could have ended up just
Maybe not dead.
so yeah, that happened. Welcome to come to Northern Ireland and you can live like you're in GTA.
Yeah, that's it.
What so anyway, have you any funny stories you'd like to elaborate with? Has anything weird happened to you lately or
Well, nothing really happens to me. I just usually stay home and sleep and play Xbox. There's nothing really interesting.
did you get the Xbox One?
Oh, I wish. It's just like, because all my friends have got. Oh, actually, no. It's like 5 of my friends got it, and they're all like, "Oh, Nick, you gonna get an Xbox One?" I'm like, "No."
You're going
And
to
it's just so I built a PC during the year, and I'm gonna get that for Christmas. So I can't really complain. So
Alright,
I've
cool.
been wanting to get a PC for about 3 years, so that would be good.
I'm gonna live my life to the roll of the dice until Christmas Day.
What do you mean?
Odds and evens.
Just flick it.
Every scenario that comes up in my life, it should be a yes or no answer. We'll have a roll of the dice. Odds for yes, evens for no.
I don't think you'll stick to that.
I don't know whether it should either. Like, but it'd be quite interesting. Maybe not during the 9 to 5 working hours, but
This is a completely different
You know,
podcast topic right here.
this is going to be. Do you want to come podcasting tonight? Hang on, I'll roll the dice.
You can't roll a dice yet. If I tell you we're podcasting, that's
Not
it.
if the dice says so.
Look, now you're embarrassing Nick. We're starting to argue here in front of Nick.
But Nick, you could live the life by the roll of the dice if you just play Xbox and sleep. You know, am I going to get out of bed yet? Roll the dice. It's too far away, Nick. Just go back to sleep. Do all those things, like, you know what I mean?
I just think it's much easier to access a high amount of
Floor arranging.
on your new computers it is to access it on an Xbox.
Absolutely.
So you could stay in bed all day long
Now we're really hard.
with your new computer. Sorry, I really brought the tone down. Well, are you over 18?
Right, let's bring it back on the topic, right? Just on GTA, Nick. What's the top tip for GTA at the moment?
Yes, good question.
What was the question?
What's the top tip on GTA at the moment? What's the newest thing you find that would be good for the listeners?
Well, for online, there's probably glitches. Recently, I did actually come across a new XP glitch, because all the glitches for the XP, for getting XP and stuff, they've all been patched and people haven't been happy. But there has been a new one discovered. Basically, what you do, you get a friend, you go to a random island on the outskirts of the actual map.
Funny enough, I can see the map from where I am right now.
So there's like little islands scattered around. Maybe around the east side of the. Me and my friend, we went to the east side of the map, so went around there. So one of the little islands there. You grab a friend, you both go on the island, and basically what one person will do is I'll set a bounty on the other person. And as soon as it says so and so has a bounty, you set up to the highest amount, so they get a $9,000 bounty. You kill them, and you get around about 4,000 XP each time. And you can just repeating the process, and they'll keep spawning on that island. And it's a really good way to do it. In around about like 20 minutes, I probably got 3 levels, and I'm a level 50 something. And I'm not a really higher level as the rest of the admins, because the admins are like level 90, level 100. I'm just 50 because I don't really pride myself in leveling up and getting all the money and stuff. I just like to blow shit up and that's what I do.
My man, that's like us.
I thought that's what GTA was for, though.
Some men just like to see the world burn. There's a Batman quote for you.
That is true, yeah.
Yeah, that's like Nick just wants to wreck a place.
Yep.
Just wants to run about and wreck a place.
You are the Joker.
Is there anything else just before that's us? We're in between 10 and 15 minutes. So
what else is there? There's the money glitch, but I don't know, that's like really daunting to explain because I don't even know how to explain it, because I just go ahead and do whatever. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. So I just go ahead and do that. So.
Well, what else? What else is there in GTA that we can relate to real life?
I don't know. I used to steal cars and change radio stations and then build a car barrier around the bridge and blow it up. That
you used to be able to do that in the games. You would just steal cars and just leave them, and then build a barrier, blow it up, and then the police would come. But that's whenever GTA was like a bird's eye view.
Yeah.
And you look down. Do you remember that, Nick?
The bird's eye view. I think there's only one bird's eye view GTA, and I haven't played it. I think that's Chinatown Wars, isn't it?
No, you're talking way before that. Like whenever GTA first came out.
I'm 32, so I played the original GTA. It's like I was around when the original Star Wars came out. It was a long time ago.
I'm not as old as him, by the way. So in case you're thinking, these guys are really old. I'm young. He's old. And that's how we operate. Well, listen, Nick. I think we'll call it there then. It's been great having you on. And I know the podcast don't last too long, so you're more than welcome to come back. If you ever think of anything you'd like to talk about for 10 minutes and you think it might be funny, drop us a line and we'll
get our perspective.
We'll get you up on Skype and let's just start recording and we'll talk shit for 10 minutes.
Alright, until next time.
Do you want to tell the people how they can get onto your page there just before we go and how they can contact you?
If you want to get onto the page, just go to www.facebook.com/Grand Theft Auto Tips Tricks.
And that's it.
And that's it.
Simple as that. And guys, if you're looking for us, go on to Facebook and search BROmance Universe. Go on to Twitter and search BROmance. Go on to Vine and search BROmance. What else are we on? YouTube and search BROmance. It's just all BROmance, isn't it?
It's all about
unless you want to email us. In that case, it's still the Gibbers Rab Show @gmail.com. We haven't got rid of changing that yet.
You could change that.
But yeah, so hopefully you all have a good weekend, and goodbye from us. And Nick, again, thank you very much for joining us. It's been a pleasure.
It's been a great opportunity. Thank you.
Cheers,
bye.
Bye.